Hello Virgo, and welcome to your reading for May the 16th until the 22nd. This is going to be a reading on some energies you might be experiencing and how they might be going to play out in the next few weeks or so, or few months. And please, as always, take what resonates and discard the rest, okay? And if any other meanings for these images come up for you, please jot them down, as you might like to refer to those later on. So let's call in the archangels, ascended masters, light beings, and any other guides or consciousnesses or collectives that would like to be a part of this reading. We're most appreciative of any high frequency assistance, and also acknowledging our higher selves as we go through the images of this for this reading. Okay, so Virgo, let's grab a couple of cards for an energy that you might be kind of in at the moment. Wow, Temperance. So this is the alchemical. You're definitely mixing things and blending things at the moment. And along with that, we have the King of Cups. Wow, so this is a time of emotional mastery for you, Virgo. You're kind of really bringing the emotional aspect into your life, and really kind of adding that in the mix in a really harmonious way, which is really lovely. Let's look at something else that you are kind of doing at the moment. And here we have the Queen of Cups. So this is, almost like your divine masculine and feminine aspects, but that beautiful cup, water of water. So this is like quite a creative, intuitive and spiritual card, also very inner and inwardly reflecting card. So an image. So you may well be really doing a lot of inner work at the moment, looking into your creativity, your intuition. Yeah. Let's see what you're looking to do with this new energy, Virgo. Okay, you're going to be learning more about it, and it's looking like it's a spiritual teaching, spiritual learning. You could quite possibly be learning about intuition and the ways that you can develop yourself intuitively, also any type of creativity. It may even be that you're looking into the nature of like relationships and the interconnections between people. It might even be that you are looking into, like relationship dynamics, which may or may not be relevant for you personally, but, sometimes things like ventures we move into with our study and our learning can be something that we want to get more clarity on in our own lives. So it could be that you're looking, maybe you're like looking into relationship counseling or something like that, because you are, you're really looking to blend and bring this inner awareness. But you could also be learning about, intuition, creativity, anything like that. Let's look at what you're bringing to the table. Okay, so you're having some doubts about it. Let's just see. And this could just be, it might not be something that's completely stopping you, okay? It could just be like little niggles of like, things they're perhaps in the background that are just going on here and there. Let's just, and when I, say niggles, I mean, just those little inner voices that say, oh, well, there's not much point doing it, or it's too expensive, or, it's not the right time, or you're not capable of doing it, or, any of that type of thing that, any sort of negative self-talk that goes on can be put in that category of Eight of Swords, okay? Because it's sort of like, holding yourself, rendering yourself like immobile. But this can also be a card, in terms of the light in this card, it's about using your intuition. And we did just say that, didn't we? So this could be, like you're withdrawing the senses and you're really just going inward here. So your opportunity card is the Ten of Wands, and that's an opportunity. That is the end of a cycle. It's the start of something new. So perhaps you are looking to really either activate your intuition or your aspect, but sort of pertaining to creativity and that beautiful emotional aspect of life. So, maybe you're looking at doing a special art form that you've always wanted to do. You know, it could even be like floristry or painting or gardening or anything like that. That's sort of, you know, this is, I keep looking at this image, something that's bringing you deep fulfillment, that's inspiring you, that's allowing you to be creative, intuitive, and spiritual, you know, any of those things. And yeah, so the Ten of Wands is that energy of you have been working hard at things generally, but I think having that you're wanting to add something new into the mix. That's what this Temperance card is, or that you are juggling things, but you have the King and Queen of Cups here. So, I mean, this could be a relationship connection as well, but you're definitely wanting to embark on some sort of learning or some sort of study or investigation or gathering more information about something. Yeah, let's just have a look and see what other thoughts and feelings you're having at the moment, Virgo, about this. And yeah, you have the Three of Swords. So there's something that's, you know, some disappointment or sadness or something that's that, yeah, maybe you are feeling, or perhaps it isn't the right timing for you and you're feeling a little bit sad about that, or maybe, you know, you don't have sufficient funds for something particular that you want to do. But let's have a look at the environment and the energy that's around you at the moment. Oh, wow. Okay, it just blew my socks off when I looked at that, because it's the Ace of Wands, which is pure spirit. So it's like a spirit is wanting to connect with you, okay? Your higher self is definitely wanting to kind of, it's almost urging you to reach up or reach out towards your higher self and your spiritual aspect, okay? And yeah, I think this is something that's going to happen fairly soon for you. You'll have a stronger sense of your higher self or something like that, if that resonates, possibly. Let's look at, that's just really amazing, the colours in that card. So overall, you're generally, yeah, you're really looking for some strategies and skills and methods that you can apply to help you to step into this kind of real alchemical energy. Okay, this is like a higher frequency card. It's also, there is also fire in that card. It's sort of that card of, you know, like, I think it's Jupiter. Yeah, so Jupiter. So that really expansion energy. Okay, so it's almost like an expanded awareness or expanded, yeah, an expanded awareness of your emotions. Okay. Let's just look at, okay, I'm going to pull another card here, which is for, you know, if you can set yourself free from some limiting beliefs, you know, I mean, yeah, more options are going to be open to you, and, you know, they'll be sort of within reach a bit more, so some of these opportunities, if you can, you know, set yourself free from some of these things. And they might only be small things, and sometimes we release things when we're ready to release them and in our own time. It's not necessarily something that we have to sit around and procrastinate about and worry about what it is that we're going to release and yada yada. Okay, it's really just, I think this came up in the other reading too. It's the way to do a little bit of work on it, if you're looking to do that, is to, if you just notice your triggers. So if things annoy you, or someone says something and you feel triggered, like inwardly, or you're really uncomfortable with things, is to just really look into that and examine what's going on there for you on an emotional level. And it could even be too that you are, you know, you're looking at your own emotions a lot more. But it is like the mind is still very active as well, Virgo. Okay, so what we're clarifying here is the Three of Swords. And I also have a Lemurian Star Child Oracle for you at the end, which is going to be nice. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. And that's clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So this is a new start here. Okay, this is a new venture, and it can also talk about doing something creative with your hands, you know, doing an art or a craft or something like gardening or cooking or whatever. And if you find that you're in this, this could be actually things going on around you too that have kind of, before you know it, you're snowballed into like a sadness and, you know, discontent and depression and things like that. Then, you know, it's really about just being able to, yeah, I just pulled another one here. It's really about realizing that, you know, sometimes this state, depending if this is deep grief, obviously we don't necessarily have a choice to just let go of that completely, okay? But we do have a choice as to whether or not we linger in great depth and in great, you know, for long periods of time in this energy, or whether we find something else to do that's a little creative, that's perhaps, you know, out in nature, something a bit physical as well. So physical or creative or practical things can be really healing for if you're experiencing this type of energy, okay? And there is a choice as to where we put ourselves and what we do with our hands, okay? We do usually have some sort of choice in that matter. And if your choice is limited in that matter, for instance, for example, if you've just had an injury or something like that, then it's really a case of perhaps tapping into your spirit or your higher self, okay, doing some deep work, because your spirit guides are around you and they are wanting to really assist you. And sometimes when we go deep within, for instance, you know, say for example, we've broken our ankle and we can't walk around and we're feeling really down about it, okay, if you tap into your higher self, you might be amazed at how many options are still actually open to you in terms of what you can do with your time and your energy, okay? So, yeah, but that's really lovely. You have the Ace of Wands there, that support. Let's also clarify the Seven of Swords. And, yeah. We have lots of, you know, beautiful intuitive skills, creativity, and, yeah, very, very spiritually connected. And the King of Pentacles, I don't know why he just keeps coming out of the deck today. Every reading almost. All the earth signs, okay. King of Pentacles. So this is about, you know, in the long term, the strategies and skills that you're looking to cultivate a bit more of are to enable you to perhaps create a little bit more either, you know, better health and well-being, or to help you to create the life that you want, okay? It's what you want of these strategies to help you with. But it can also be perhaps to either increase finances a little bit, or, yeah, just health and well-being too, if you're needing, you know, to improve health and well-being. Yeah, so let's clarify the Eight of Swords, because this is the energy that's sort of holding you back. Eight of Swords Spirit, we need a supportive card for this energy. So the Eight of Swords is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Cups. Okay, so this is almost about like a daydreaming. But I always look at this card as it's a card of like pondering, and see how this is almost like the spirit connection here. And you have the Ace and the King and the Queen of Cups. Okay, and this is the Cups, the Four of Cups. A lot of the fours are about just being chill, or it's about structure, it's about being calm, stability, that type of thing. So it might be that if you're experiencing this energy, is to really just find somewhere in nature or something, a nice place in your home, where you can just go and just sort of indulge in in meditation, mindfulness, creative imagination, do some, you know, breathing, and perhaps just, you know, maybe even creative writing, creative journaling. Because it's going to be time for us all to kind of release these unhelpful states that we can get into. But the other thing is that if this is about you activating your intuition, then it's time to do that as well. Okay. And, you know, being in nature and being connected to your heart space, because the cups are also that suit of heart connection, okay, and love within. So, you know, this energy here may definitely help if you're experiencing this, okay, whether it's intuition or whether it's self-restriction, okay. Yeah. So let's grab a Lemurian Star Child Oracle for you. This deck is so big. I'm just going to shuffle one more time. I have shuffled this about 3 or 4 times already. And yeah, let's cut the deck. I'm just going to take one off the top there. And it is Divine Cosmic Mother Womb. I've never pulled this card before in my life, but it looks gorgeous, and it looks like that unconditional love space, that love which we're just talking of here. Okay, let's see here. You are loved, you are safe, rest now and sleep well. Okay, so that is definitely something to keep in mind if you are experiencing this, okay, and if you are experiencing this, Virgo, okay. You are safe and you are loved. Let's just read this. Here we have, oh, it's literally number 1 on the deck. The first card of the deck. I can't believe it. Okay, so page 31. And here we have Cosmic Heart Source. Okay. Oh, sorry. It says here, I find moments of stillness to disconnect from the collective mind, to just be in my heart. Okay. So it's about just connecting. Okay, Lemurian Star Child, this is your true home, the base and source for your divine creations. Your dancing heart shines with cosmic light when you come back like this and honor the source of your creations. So this is about, you know, you honoring your higher self here as well. That's what I have for you, Virgo. Have a lovely day and an awesome week, and I'll catch you again soon.